Definitely, there's the one I could think of. Would be again. I'm not. It's not a box thing here, but Johnny Box for me was the one who could just he knew what he was doing and great to keep to. And Johnny Box for me.
Tough one, but in my time at the club, which is short, fruity.
Sean Peters and Justin Box. I couldn't separate them.
Best bowler, Justin O'Dwyer. He's got a bit of zip and a bit of bounce, and he's aggressive, and again, love the way he goes about it, and he's a great bloke to go with it. So Juzzy O'Dwyer for me.
I'd like to go with myself, but I probably can't do that. So I'm going to go with Big Danny Boy at the moment. He's got some wheels, he's got some pace, he's got an attitude. So I'm going to go with Danny Boy. I'm happy with him. I like him.
Nick Spencer? Nah. Fuck, I can't do this. Don't.
Best bowler, again, if he troubles me in the nets, he's got to be pretty useful because I usually smash everyone. I reckon fruit bat, fruity.
Best bowler, Peter Mooney, no doubt about that. Really quick bowler, swung the ball really well. Got a lot of wickets in premiership years, and I think he was the best bowler.
Played a lot of cricket with Phil Jackson and saw him run through sides. Incredible player, and probably John Cadzo I rate really highly. So he'd be another, probably as an all-rounder, John Cadzo, maybe the best we've had.
When you bowl like me, mate, they all look pretty good. Everybody.
Chris Nichols, very, very fast left-arm bowler. He was pretty good. I wouldn't face him in the nets. He was fast.
Best bowler, I reckon, look, it's an interesting one. I reckon you could go back to a few different bowlers, from even, say, Lee Odomat was obviously pretty strong, to Peter Meany in his day was pretty strong, but I think Cads is probably the one, again, who I've played with. I mean, probably most will say Jacko or my brother John and different things like that, but for me, with the blokes I've played with, probably Cads is probably the one who's consistently taken lots of wickets and for a long period of time, so again, longevity.
Tough one, outside myself, I suppose. Justin Box, probably the best that I've seen yet.
Well, PM, Peter Mooney. There's a toss-up between a few, but PM won league bowling averages when we won premierships, so you'd have to say PM.
Best bowler, Johnny Box. Puts the ball on a 5-cent piece and makes it dance.
Best bowler by yard, Phil Jackson.
Best bowler, well, very tough pick, but hurts me to say it, but coming in as a youngster, coming into the seniors and facing big dirty Justin Tapley in the nets was not a fun time, so Tappers gets a vote from me.
Justin Box.
Juzzy Box. John Box. He was get wickets every week, get 2 or 3, get him off to a good start, so John Box by far.
Look, just for weight of wickets, I think Jacko, I'd have to go with Phil Jackson. Yeah, easily.
I had 2 there as well. I had John Box. I had John Mann, who I played with a lot of years. Another spin bowler. A bit of favouritism there, probably.
I had the privilege of playing a couple of seasons with John Box. Not only I think he's the best bloke down at the club, but I think he's just attitude and just he's keeping it simple. Yeah, I reckon I'll throw my vote up for him.
Johnny Cadzo, in his prime.
Juzzy Box.
The best I've ever seen is Juzzy Box. He's a nightmare to keep to.
John Box.
Best bowler's Olback, because he always pens me in training.
John Box, but only during his beard phase.
I would say Phil Jackson.
Yeah, look, there's a few bowlers that I've played with. We'll just go back out of the firsts for a moment, but a few guys that are pretty consistent, like Woolley and Bish, that they're pretty good for the level that we're playing at. And if you wanted to pick someone that has taken the most wickets off shit, you couldn't go past Tommy. I've never seen so many wickets taken off full tosses and half trackers than have come out of Tommy's hands. Unbelievable.
Peter Greason.
Lee Odomat.
No one would say this, but there was a guy called Alex Forgy, a guy from the Navy, and he used to put the shits up me at training.
Yeah, Matthew Izod was a terrific bowler for a bloke who I defy anybody to be able to hit the pitch the way he bowls. He's very talented, and along the same lines, Peter Grissom.